The house is dead silent. It's 2 in the morning, and without warning, a 12-pound blur of fur sprints down the hallway at full speed. Or maybe it's the middle of the day. You close the bathroom door for 30 seconds of privacy, and instantly a small paw reaches under the crack, scratching frantically while delivering a loud, demanding meow. Domestic cats are famously independent creatures that spend up to 16 hours a day fast asleep. They value their autonomy and typically operate on their own schedule. So why do they suddenly activate, stare into pitch-black rooms, or demand immediate attention at the most inconvenient times imaginable? The logic behind these bursts of chaos is rooted in a set of biological imperatives that govern every second of their lives. We can find the source of these nighttime antics by looking at the midnight Zoomies and the habit of silently staring into the dark. This is a 24-hour timeline clock comparing a human's typical sleep cycle with a cat's energy levels. Notice these two massive peaks in feline activity at dawn and dusk. Biologists call this a crepuscular rhythm. Cats are naturally hardwired to hunt when the ambient light is low. In a domestic setting, that internal clock sometimes misfires. When a cat is kept safely indoors, all that pent-up predatory energy can erupt as a jagged spike of activity during the deepest part of your sleep cycle. But that same internal clock also drives a quieter behavior. A cat will sit entirely still, staring intently into a dark room or out a pitch-black window for minutes at a time. Look at this side-by-side comparison. On the left is what we see, utter darkness. On the right is the visual data available to a cat. Their night vision is so acute, they can track micro-movements of floating dust particles and faint shifts of distant shadows we are completely blind to. These behaviors are the visible result of a savanna predator operating on ancient instincts inside a modern living room. When daylight breaks, the interruptions usually shift toward a different conflict, a cat vehemently protesting a newly closed door. This top-down floor plan illustrates the cat's method of territorial mapping. That single color overlay is the entire house, their personal, unified domain. When a door shuts, that territory is instantly severed. A closed door creates a physical barrier to their environmental control. It blocks off escape routes, limits their patrol area, and physically separates them from the humans they view as their colony. The rapid meows and scratches carry specific requests. Depending on the context, they are asking to resume their patrol, attempting to capitalize on your sudden isolation to beg for food, or simply verifying that a member of their colony is safe in the other room. A closed door fragments their social structure and breaks the safety protocols they use to monitor their environment. While we can explain the cat's behavior, our own reaction is equally predictable. We reliably roll out of bed at 2 a.m. or instantly crack the bathroom door when they call. In the wild, adult cats rarely meow at one another. They communicate through scent, body language, and physical touch. The meow is a vocalization developed almost exclusively for communicating with humans. This frequency chart plots the pitch of a cat's solicitation meow against a human infant's cry. The cat's vocalization perfectly aligns with the acoustic frequency range of a crying baby. That acoustic overlap bypasses our logic centers and directly triggers hardwired mammalian caregiving instincts deep within the human brain. We open the door because our biology interprets the sound as a high-priority distress signal. Over thousands of years, cats have tuned their voices to human psychology, ensuring their unexpected interruptions are met with a guaranteed response. Every midnight sprint, every silent stare into the darkness, and every demanding scratch at the bathroom door is part of the same picture. These moments represent successful cross-species communication. They are using their biological toolkit to bridge the gap between their world and ours. The next time a cat interrupts your life, you are witnessing the mechanics of a savanna predator as it recalibrates its survival instincts to function within the walls of a human home.